Dale White, I would love to welcome you to the first ever inaugural On the Mic with JCNA Cast and Crew podcast.
Thank you so much. I'm very honored to be here.
Yeah. So when we first came up with this idea, I struggled with who would be the best to sit here and and just chat, and it was you. And it's not because you and I have been personal friends for the past 11 years, but you are the only one that stands up at company meetings and hugs people celebrating their achievements.
Well,
You're a hugger, which is great.
Yeah.
So am I.
Definitely is. A couple times.
And then Valentine's Day, St. Patrick's Day, Memorial Day, Veterans Day.
Yeah.
Name a holiday. We don't get a Bitmoji from you.
Yeah.
And to go back on Veterans Day, you are a veteran, so we want to thank you for that.
I appreciate it. My honor.
But to see a Bitmoji of you with a shamrock on St. Patrick's Day, is funny.
Yeah.
Tell a little story about your journey into construction management.
My brother actually got me into it. One of the jobs that I was doing at the time was just getting way too political, and I needed a change. Back in the 80s, I used to swing a hammer, doing resi work and stuff. And kind of when construction fell out, late 80s, kind of stopped, and then got back into it in the early 2000s, and just started back as a carpenter again, and doing everything from demolition to finish work, door hardware, ceilings. We did everything.
Yep.
And got my super's license and just kept going forward.
So what was your first job in, let's call it, our industry?
It was William Street in Wellesley, and it was just a small fit out. I don't remember the actual tenant's name of it, but it was maybe...
They all blend together at some point.
Like 15,000 square feet. It was just a full demo, and just fit out as green could be, doing commercial side, because metal is a lot different than wood, as in cutting and doing everything else, and layouts a little different. And, it was pretty cool there.
Is there a particular project that stands out the most that is your absolute favorite? Because we all have one.
It's funny because I have like thought processes of like favorites because of the client, the tenant. Yeah. Because I got along with them, like in the meetings and after the meetings and walking with them. There was one that we did at 140 Kendrick.
Yep.
It was Wellington.
Yep.
The space was beautiful. I loved it because it was like it had that homey feeling. So I could see how the architect was trying to make it so he wanted the people to come in and work, because it'd be like the home style setup.
It's funny you say that, because walking through that, just obviously I've met you out there, but it was a blend of commercial office and residential.
Yeah.
Which you don't see too often, although now there's more of that in the industry.
Right.
But
and it was a great challenge because, I could be wrong, but I think it was the first net zero fit out.
Yeah, no, you're not wrong. That is correct.
In Massachusetts that we did. So the gutting of the project, working with Boston Properties, with Elise. She was awesome over there. She was great.
They're not called Boston Properties. They're called BXP now.
Oh, BXP.
So
sorry,
screw that up. Yep.
Yeah. So it was the first time I ever did a roof deck.
Yep.
The first time I ever did a live roof. So they had little plant life and stuff. So when you looked out, it had the live roof and stuff like that.
Were you watering the roof?
I did not water anything. I did not. I let Mother Nature do that. What was your first job?
It was 2000. I worked for Richard White Sons right out of college. It was an internet hotel, which now we call data centers.
All right.
I started right before the .com boom bust, which you would say.
Yeah.
And it was in Waltham on Seance Street, which I think it's now a Sam's Club. And we got halfway through the project, the world melted, and then it was a fire sale. They were dumping generators, electrical gear, just selling off. it was at the time in 2000, I think it was like $35 million job. And it was just a project executive, a superintendent, and me.
Wow.
And I was an APM in 2000. Three staff members and a labor foreman. I've been working in Waltham for 26 years, which is wild. And for us, as a company, and like we were talking about earlier, I've been here 15 years. I cannot think of a time in the 15-year span we have not worked in Waltham, which is pretty damn impressive.
I've been here a little over 11 and same.
Yeah. What do you love most about working in construction management? Besides your hard hat stickers. We'll move along from that.
I like taking something that's on basically a piece of paper, and being able to transform what's on a piece of paper to reality, and to be able to give that new space to that client, to the tenant, and give them that, to have that wow factor, like to sit back and go, that's great. We did this. This is awesome. That's my favorite part.
Are you taking anything away from the architect by sketching stuff yourself?
I have sometimes pulled out the Crayola crayons and done some things which they kind of liked a little bit in the past a few times. That was some hidden things that somebody must have told you about.
What skills do you think are essential to be successful in this industry? Other than a shining personality.
Communication. Yeah. I think communication is key.
Well, that's in a marriage, in a friendship, in life.
In everything.
Yeah.
In everything. Not only that, but being able to take a situation that hits you and be able to come up with an idea or a thought process to take whatever's happening that you can't do anymore and to be able to divert it, keep the job going forward, and figure out a plan or a schedule to go back and be able to complete the task that, things like that. Yeah. Be able to think, outside of, sometimes A through C or whatever, it doesn't happen. And you have to step back and skip to E and then go back. To be able to do that planning wise. And, I think is essential.
I think understanding people as a whole is huge.
Yeah.
My favorite course, I still have the book. It's The Psychology of Construction Management, because what we do, or us as a company, JCNA, are not building nuclear reactors.
No, right.
But understanding the personalities on a project, which it's ever changing, is the most important, because
you definitely have to adapt to everybody, and be able to, some people you have to be more aggressive with, and some people you don't have to be, so
being
adapting,
having a master's in psychology in our business, I think would be beneficial.
That would be a great idea.
Not saying everyone needs to go to.
I was going to say, I don't know how good I would do with that, but.
So company culture and values. What makes our company unique compared to others you've worked for?
The support. I think the support here is, I think it's phenomenal. At any given time and at any job that I ever had, if I had an issue or if I was coming into a task that I couldn't think of or try to hit it, I've had supers come to the job and look at it for me to help. I think at any given time that anyone can call anybody here.
Yeah.
And whether if it's another super, if it's a project executive, a PM, anybody, you even, if I had issues with something or whatever, that everybody's here to help everybody out.
I'm not helping you lay out an office, but I will help your mental health.
That's things like that we can do.
Yeah. So that ties into our culture. And how would you describe our culture at JCNA?
Family. It's so family.
I use that term all the time.
And it may sound monotonous, but to me, it is family here. I love this. I mean, I've been here 11 years, right?
Yeah.
And a little bit over 11. And I love going to work. I love this place. I really, really do. People here are just so welcoming and just heartwarming, and I think it's just so family oriented. You know, everything that happens in here, I've not only me but my family's definitely blessed for being part of the JC.
I always tell people working here is like working with a bunch of friends you grew up with.
That's a great analogy, 100%.
And I have buddies that are in other industries and they can't get their head around it. And the one thing I wish people knew about this company, you can't really explain until they take a lap through our office.
Right.
Whether it's a Monday morning when it's all hands on deck or a Friday when everyone's here, because as you know, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, meeting day. But Mondays and Fridays, the heartbeat of this company is amazing.
Oh, yeah.
And I get sucked into different conversations between estimating and operations and marketing and accounting. And the pulse here is it's awesome.
It's amazing. Like when I came in early this morning, I got 3 hugs from 3 different people coming around.
Well, you're a hugger, you know?
So, but it's just like, you know, everybody's like, hey, how you doing? You know, I'm glad to hear that you're back, because obviously, you know, I was out for 8 weeks because of my shoulder surgery and stuff like that. So everybody's, again, welcoming and it's just awesome.
What is one thing you wish people knew more about our company?
I think it's the support.
Yeah.
I think if more people knew that everybody here is to support everybody, you know, with the newcomers, people coming in, they might not know that when people say, give me a call if you need anything, they really mean give me a call if you really need something.
All of us mean
truly, truly mean it. Yeah. It's just like whatever. It's like when Andre sends out, you know, hey, welcome to everybody else. You know, I get the emails and I send them out, you know, hey, welcome to the JCA family. It's, you know, it's a, you know, whatever. Like, oh, thank you. But it's truly welcome. You know, this is a phenomenal, phenomenal place to be. Well, what do you think? What's your one word?
I always use the word family, and I use it so much, but you look at our entire leadership team, everyone's accessible.
Oh, yeah.
Everyone is the first one to have your back when there's an issue, because we're in construction, there's always issues. My wife's a cardiac nurse at the Brigham, and she'll come home in tears that she made a relationship with a patient that passed away, and like she's a mess. Oh, yeah. I come home and I hear one of our PX or PMs, the light fixtures are behind schedule or carpets behind schedule, and it's the end of the world.
Yeah.
And you got to put it into perspective to tie into what I just said. It's like family, trust, backup.
Yeah.
You know?
100% right.
So if you weren't in construction, what do you think you'd be doing?
Well, before I came back into construction, I used to drive tractor trailer for a living.
And that's where you met your wife?
I did.
One of the movies I loved as a kid was Over the Top with Sylvester Stallone. Please tell me you saw that.
I did. 100%.
Yeah.
100%. Yeah, he used to drive it was an older auto car.
He was trying to reunite with his estranged son.
Yeah, who was in military school.
And he would turn going to the World Wrestling World
Arm Wrestling.
That's right.
Wrestling.
Competition.
Yeah,
and he would be like, it's like a switch.
It's like a switch. Yeah.
Anyway, sorry. Yeah. Squirrel brain. Keep going.
I never ever had that.
You didn't arm wrestle?
I never turned that. One of the careers before I came here, I was actually driving for Dunkin' Donuts Corporation, DCP Center that was based out of Franklin, Mass. And it was a 4-day job, you know. It was 56 hours in 4 days. They were long, grueling days. And that's where I met my wife in East Hartford. She was a manager. She was going through a divorce. I was going through a divorce, and we met. And the funny part is, before that, I actually almost went active duty, because I was going through the divorce and I had a chance to going full-time military. So it was either full-time military or the Dunkin' Donuts.
What's that called? Serendipity?
I think so.
Yeah.
I think so. And I've been blessed to be with my wife for since 2001.
I'm just amazed she puts up with you, but
She would probably agree with you. 100%. Yeah, my wife's a saint. She's a saint.
Do you have any hidden talents outside of work or hobbies that you love?
I love, not really hidden talent.
Yeah.
I love using the smoker. I love backyard smoking. I do smoking. I like making my own beef jerky.
Talk to Jim Cahill. He does a ton of that.
Yeah. Last year, my wife bought me my first pellet smoker.
Yep.
I've always done an old school smoker, but
is it electric that you can?
You put the pellets in.
That's key.
It's like you set it, and I mean you go back and you spritz it with the apple juice or whatever you're using, and it's amazing. It's amazing.
How are your ribs?
Phenomenal. Phenomenal.
Speaking of cooking, Leah Buffoli makes the greatest spaghetti sauce ever.
Oh, really?
I was out at Syncor, which we just finished earlier in the year around Christmas time, and Leo gave me a mason jar full of his homemade sauce because he's talked about it for years. And he simmers it for, I think, 6 or 7 hours. And
wow.
It's very simple. Basil, garlic. I don't know. All I can picture is Leo shirtless, doing pearls in the kitchen, making sauce. But he's like, Mike, I got to tell you, it's the greatest sauce. And it was.
Gotta be the best.
It was awesome.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Do you have any hidden talents outside of work that you like to do?
It's keeping up with the kids.
Oh, yeah.
Max just got his license yesterday.
Oh, congratulations.
Which is frightening, which means I'm getting old.
I've gotten old. I'm not getting them already there. Yeah.
I can shoot plate at 400 yards.
Phenomenal. With what?
30-06.
30-06.
Yeah.
Okay.
Between boating, shooting rifles, handguns, dealing with kids. I just started my second golf lesson.
Okay.
And I love it, which is shocking. What's even more shocking, in my role, I don't golf. I'm excited.
That's awesome. I only golf once a year, and that's the Supers outing. That's it.
Yeah.
I'm not that great. I can probably throw a ball farther than I can hit it.
I've been so aggravated with the sport just because I never took a lesson.
Yeah.
And I'd go out there and I think I swore more than I spoke.
My golf etiquette is really, really bad.
Yeah.
I learned not to walk across someone's putting line.
Yes.
They will throw something at you.
But outside of work, the kids keep me so busy.
That's awesome.
Ella's going to be a freshman. Max is going to be a junior. And then when you think about how finite life is and what time you have with people, we talk about, not to go back to our company, but we should, but relationships are so freaking important.
Without a doubt.
You want to spend the time with the right people. We want to work with the right people that we can have a beneficial, mutual relationship with and just crush it. But I get calls about you specifically that you are, I don't want to say the poster child of customer service because I've seen you grumpy.
I've been grumpy, yes.
Between back and shoulder pain, but that's what it's all about. If our company had a mascot, what would it be and why? And don't say me.
Believe it or not, I think that the beaver would be a great mascot because, one, it's a natural builder.
Yep.
It's family orientated. It works great in teams, but I don't know how good of what are you going to do for a slogan? Damn good builders. I mean,
What I learned earlier was I went to Reading High in Reading, Massachusetts. We were the Rockets. In Reading was one of the Cold War Nike missile sites.
Oh.
And that was where the rocket came.
That's where the Rockets came. Yeah. Oh, okay. That makes sense. I grew up in Franklin. We were the Panthers.
I have 3 closing questions, and I'll get you on your way. What advice would you give someone just starting in their career in construction management? other than buckle up and put your chin strap on?
For a new person just coming in, I guess the best thing I could say is spend as much time in the field as you possibly can.
And ask zillion
so many questions. If you have the fortunate to be able to work with someone that's been in the fields for some time, ask questions.
Yep.
And again, spend as much time in the field as you can. And don't be afraid to ask questions. Just ask, because if you don't know how you're going to learn, and stick to them like a shadow.
How many questions do you ask every day?
I don't know. That's endless.
Is there anything else you'd like to share with our audience? Other than you love being here?
I'm honored. I'm fully honored to be here.
I'm excited to have you here.
I don't know. When I was asked to come in, and I was like, I feel like I was going to the principal's office. I'm just kidding. Just kidding. I mean, I absolutely love it here. I'm honored and I'm blessed.
What I wanted people to see, which we'll do over time, is like the heartbeat of our company, and you are one of them.
I appreciate that.
I mean, as is everyone. I want to thank you for coming.
No, I'm
sitting here today.
It's awesome.
And I'm going to take a hug just because that's what I'm going to do.
Yeah, buddy. I love it. I love you, man.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it.